everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and as always, hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. And it was that time of the year again, time of the year to head out to the Limerick, Pennsylvania community yard sale, which is something I look forward to going to every single year, but every single year I almost miss it. I don't know how I pull that off, but I never know when this thing's going on. I usually find out about it just coincidentally, whether it's just somebody I over here talking about it, or maybe like a friend tells me about it, or this time around I happen to be driving past the area where they hold it, and they have a little marquee out front of that area, and it said, you know, coming on April 30th, Limerick, Pennsylvania Community Yard Sale. And I was like, oh, well, I gotta go to that. So, luckily, I think it's happened the past like 3 years in a row, or 4 years, or however long I've been going to this thing. I just happened to stumble upon it, and stumble upon when it's happening, and got to go. For whatever reason, they don't seem to list this on their actual website, on the Limerick, Pennsylvania website. They don't seem to list this community yard sale like ever. I don't know why. Maybe they list it somewhere else. As far as when you go to like their like calendar page and list all the stuff going on in the town for that day, they never list the yard sale. It's like never there. So I don't know how to find this without just it being like just me happening to stumble upon it. So I don't even know if they hold this multiple times a year. I don't remember if it's this time of year all the time. I have no idea. Again, I look forward to it every year, but I just happen to stumble upon it every year. So hopefully next year I'll happen to drive past the sign, or I'll hear from a friend or something to let me know that it's going on, or if they do it again sometime this year, if they hold it multiple times, maybe hopefully I'll find out. I don't know, but anyway, went out there and I was pretty excited. Wanted to see what was going on, hoping to find some good deals, and I was a little let down by the amount of people there. There didn't seem to be as many people selling stuff there as in previous years. Again, questioning whether it goes on multiple times a year, because I remember last year it being warmer, and I remember there being more people there. Not that that means it couldn't have been in April, because it obviously does get warm in April sometimes, but I'm not 100% sure. But again, I was a little let down by the amount of people there, but still I did find some good deals. The only real downfall, and the hard part of this is that it actually fell on the same date as Cinema Sickness Jr.'s birthday party. His birthday was a few weeks ago, but we were actually having his birthday party on Saturday, and that pretty much meant that I had to get, you know, food ready and think like a little bit of cleaning we had to do around the house, like some straightening up and stuff, and some little things here and there. Basically, we just had to get ready for the party, and I wasn't going to leave all that on my wife. Plus, you know, here watch the kid and take care of the party stuff. I wasn't going to do that, so I had to get up very early. I don't usually get up early on the weekends, even when it comes to going to a flea market or something like that. I'll usually still get up maybe like 9, 10 o'clock at the earliest, which for me is actually really early on the weekend. But I actually got up at like 7 o'clock in the morning, got dressed right away. I mean, I was out the door by like 7:15. I was up, dressed, brushed my teeth. You know, I was out the door, and I was there. And luckily, it's only a few towns over, so I was just able to get over there. But within like a half hour, I was there and back. So not a ton going on, like I said, but still found some good deals. It all worked out. I got home plenty of time to still prepare for the party and help my wife out, so it all worked out. And of course, while I was there, I shot some videos, so let's go do some hunting. Well, alright guys, here we are at the community yard sale on this somewhat dreary day. I mean, the sky was not looking too good all day, but surprisingly, temperature-wise, it wasn't too bad out, which definitely made for some decent hunting. Always nice to hunt in good weather. And as you can see, a decent amount of people here, but unfortunately not as many as in years past, but my hopes were still high, and I was definitely hoping to find some good deals. And the first thing I came across was this little basket here, which had a Ray in it. Great soundtrack. I do already have it, didn't need it, but great soundtrack. Some Savage Garden, very cool. And now that's what I call Shrek. That's actually a Shrek CD I don't see too often, but I already have it, didn't need it. They also had some DVDs, and this one I was interested in. Pooh's Heavenly Halloween Movie. Great title, and it was in good shape, so I definitely was interested in picking that up for $1. Awesome deal. And this is insane. Boardwalk Empire for $15. Okay, it's factory sealed, sure, but it's on DVD, and you want $15. Like, does this person realize they're at a yard sale? I mean, it's a community yard sale. $15. You got to be out of your mind. So I didn't even double take that one. I immediately put that down. That was ridiculous. Wasn't even going to bother to bargain with him either, because $15, I mean, what are they going to come down to, 10? And not doing it. So a few more DVDs here, and unfortunately just a bunch of stuff that I really had no interest in. There's some Bears Bears, which is cool, but I do already have that. And this would have been cool. I would have picked that up. Diary of a Spider. I love those Scholastic storybook releases, but it was really badly scratched, so I did pass on that. Some 51st Dates and Family Stone. So some interesting stuff, but a lot of interesting stuff I guess I didn't need. And A Cars Life? What? Disney needs to sue somebody over that one. And some more titles here. Some VHS and some DVDs. And some interesting stuff as well. Especially something we're going to come up on here in a minute. You can see some cool stuff. And oh my god, my heart stops. The Cat Returns. Oh wow, I was blown away. It was scratched to hell. I had to pass on that. That would have been such a great find. So bummed when I find something awesome like that and it's destroyed. This was a whole bin of VHS, but a whole bin of VHS that I did not need. Actually, a lot of really common titles in here, and just stuff I either did at once or that I pretty much already have on DVD or Blu-ray. So passing all that. And some more VHS tapes here. And the only thing I was really interested in was possibly this Toy Trains release, but I did end up passing on that. I was intrigued. Maybe had the artwork not been torn up. I might have grabbed it, but I don't know. I passed. I didn't grab anything out of there. And yawn. That was pretty much my feeling for the flea market or yard sale so far. But on to some more DVDs here, and just a whole bunch of just, again, common stuff. Although Stealing Home, that was actually the second time I had come across that in like this week, and it was scratched. So I probably would have grabbed that had it not been scratched, but it was. But as you can see, a lot more just common stuff. But this was a little bit uncommon. Look at this cool Mickey Mouse TV. Had the remote and everything. $10? That was pretty awesome. Had I had any idea whatsoever what I would have done with that, I probably would have bought it. $10 is a pretty good deal. Might have been even able to talk them down a little bit lower, but what am I going to do with the Mickey TV? I mean, I didn't know. Maybe I could have given it to Simsicus Jr., but my wife does not want a TV in his room right now, so I don't know. I just passed. Hopefully somebody took it and got a good deal and had fun with it. I don't know. But some more DVDs and some more common titles. Nothing I needed there as well. And then some CDs, and this got me excited. $1 CDs. I was hoping this guy had some good stuff, and he didn't as far as CDs were concerned. I did end up getting some DVDs off him, though, so I still got some stuff from this guy. But all these CDs and not a single title I had any interest in. I was pretty bummed by that. And The Untouchables, this cool like big box release, factory seal too. I didn't need it, no interest in picking that up, so I did pass on it, but just a cool find. Had to check it out. And Forgetting Sarah Marshall, decent movie, but I do already own it. And some CDs, and nothing all that great, except for right here at the end. There we go, some Radiohead. Would have grabbed that, but it was scratched, so I passed. And oh my god, A Low Down Dirty Shame. I've been looking for that movie for so long, had to pick it up. And that looked interesting. Road to Nowhere, very cool. But Trader and Garden State, you already have. But man, A Low Down Dirty Shame for $1. Done deal. And then this lady here probably had the coolest stuff of the whole flea market. Definitely some awesome stuff. Look at that, Suburban Commando. I always picked it up because I love that Suburban Commando logo. That just was really cool, but I did pass on that. But you see VHS, DVDs. Let's say he had some decent stuff, and for some really great prices, and she talked me up. She was pretty nice as well. Very cool. And this was interesting. I always love coming across these like review tapes. For Green Card 2, I actually just watched that movie. Pretty decent, but I didn't need to grab it. Those cases are just kind of bland for me, so I did pass on that. But I did come across some stuff like this. Cool DVD there. I was definitely interested in grabbing. And a lot of her DVDs were factory seal, which was also a plus. She had a mark $3, but I got a much better deal than that. And also interested in this DVD as well, The Rose. Bette Midler there, very cool. Had to grab that. Never seen it, but I've heard good things. And again, I got a fantastic deal, so definitely made it a no-brainer. And look at this, Separate Vacations. I've never seen it, but a fun 80s movie. I love me some 80s, so definitely grabbing that as well. It was in great shape. And what? Hulk Hogan? Christmas? Santa with muscles? And some more Christmas there? Yeah, I had to grab those for this year's Merry Movie Marathon. Definitely going to be checking both those out. And so Whoopi Goldberg, also a no-brainer. I love me some Whoopi, always picking up her stuff. And then after that, I came across some very horrible DVDs that I would not even have somebody pay me to take. I passed on that. And a lot more common stuff right here as well. Unfortunately, nothing I need to grab. The lady was offering me like all these deals on it. But just take them all, just take them all. But I let them go. I didn't need them all. So there you go, guys. That was the Limerick, Pennsylvania community yard sale or community flea market, whatever they're calling it these days. Unfortunately, again, not as many people as selling stuff as in the years past, and not as many good deals to be found this time around, but still, I did find some great stuff. So let's take a look at everything I got. Well, all right, guys, there you go. That was my trip out to the Limerick, Pennsylvania community yard sale, which, like I said, is a few towns over from me, so pretty close drive, which is another reason why I look forward to it. I always like not having to drive all the way out to, like, Q-Mart or all the way out to Jake's, which are a little bit of a drive. It's nice to have something so close going on. And as you saw, not like a ton of people there, but there was still a decent amount of people who showed up, and I went to maybe as much cinema or as as many great deals as I found in the past, but still some great deals to be had, and I did find some cool stuff. So let's take a look at what I got, and hopefully I can remember how much I paid for all this. So first thing I picked up, and I believe this was only $1, was Pooh's Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie. I do already have a copy of this, but it's not something I come across very often, and when I do come across it, it's usually always scratched. With this being in perfect, like, brand new condition, not a single smudge or scratch on the disc, I had to pick myself up a second copy. You guys know me, if it's something that's hard to come by, something I don't see very often, something I know it's going to be really difficult for me to replace down the future if for some reason I need to, I will always pick up a second copy. I like having a backup copy of harder to find stuff, and when I can get something that's hard to find in brand new condition for $1, I pick it up. So just grabbing this as a backup. Very cool. Fun movie too, I like it. Then I believe for, again, $1 a piece, picked up 3 DVDs here. And these are all things, I've heard of one of these, but I've never seen it. So we have Against All Odds. Never seen this one, but Jeff Bridges is in it and Rachel Ward, so that's cool. But again, I don't know anything about this. I've never seen this movie. This is a new one for me. Leave some comments down below. Let me know about this one. Same thing with One Man's Hero. This looks like a really good movie, though. I mean, yeah, I gotta check this one out. With Tom there in it. I mean, his face alone, I was like, done deal. I have to see the movie for him alone. But it looks like a really good movie, very interesting. What war does this take place in? It says a brutal war between the U.S. and Mexico. So, I don't know. I should know my history better than that. But anyway, Mexican-American War. So very cool. So this looks great. I really like. This is going to be, I have no doubt, a great watch. I really want to check this movie out. This was something I had to pick up. That looks fantastic. And then a movie I know about but I've never seen, and that is Joan of Arc. I've never seen this one. Like I said, I know about it. I've heard of it. I know this movie exists. I just never got around to actually checking it out. So now I can. Very, very awesome. And is there... No, it's only one disc. Oh, thick book. Okay. I was like, something like it feels heavy. It's a thick book. But very cool. I look forward to checking that out. So if you have seen any of these 3 movies, leave some comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. Did you like them? Did you not like them? I love it when you guys tell me your thoughts on movies that I've never seen. So blind buys. But for $1, how to grab those. These were also, well, these were $1. They're marked $1. So this was a blind buy. This is Road to Nowhere, a rental, and surprisingly in perfect condition. That happens more often than you think. I find rentals a lot in good condition. Maybe nobody just rented this one. I don't know. But Road to Nowhere. I've not seen this one either. It just intrigued me. The cast, the plot, it just sounded interesting. Apparently it won some awards, or at least nominated anyway. No, winner. So won some awards. So again, I've never seen this. I don't know anything about it. This is another blind buy, but I was intrigued. Looked interesting. You guys, if you've seen it, leave some comments. Let me know your thoughts. This here, yeah, I'm going to say this is the best title I picked up. I was really excited. This is something, for whatever reason, I just never come across. I don't know if it's rare. I'm not even sure if it's out of print. I really don't know. But I don't usually pay attention to that stuff. I'm not the kind of person who, like, I know some of you guys are, like, super pay attention to, like, what's out of print and what's rare and stuff. I don't really do that. It's usually once I start, like, cataloging everything, like when I'm done this video, I'm going to go and catalog all this stuff. That's usually when I tend to, like, find out, oh, that's out of print, or, oh, that goes for a little bit of money online. But that's not really important to me. I don't really care how much something's worth. If something's out of print, or it's hard to find, something like that, it goes for a lot of money or something like that. That's not really my concern. I don't care so much. I'm just happy to own it. It's a movie I want. I'm happy to have it. I don't care if it's worth $1 billion. Yeah, that's good. I'm not going to sell it, so it could be worth all the money in the world. I don't plan on selling it, so what does it matter? So again, whether this is out of print or hard to find or whatever, I don't know, but I never come across it, and that is A Low Down Dirty Shame on DVD. I do have this on VHS, but I've been trying to get myself a DVD copy. And I think I may have come across this like once or twice before over the years, but it was always scratched. So very cool to come across a perfect condition copy for $1 there. Very cool to finally have this movie on DVD, and I can put my VHS to rest. That is awesome. I was really excited about this. Just something I've been on the hunt for a long time. Again, whether it's rare or not, I don't know. But for whatever reason, I just never come across this movie. And to come across it in perfect condition, finally, that was definitely a holy grail moment for me. So definitely the best find, in my opinion, of the trip. With the exception of that, well, almost with the exception of that Studio Ghibli title. Had that been in perfect condition, that might have been the best find. But I almost made it through the video without coughing. All right, so last stuff here. This is really cool. This lady gave me all this for, I believe it was a total of $6, which is really cool. This whole stack of stuff here, $6. She told me if I bought a bunch, she would offer me a deal, and I think she definitely made me a pretty good deal. So I got some VHS, some DVDs, very cool. So first up here on DVD, or I'm sorry, on VHS was Santa with Muscles. Some Hulk Hogan there. Very cool. Again, a movie I knew existed, but I've never seen it. This being from, what, 1996. It's a mid-90s cheesiness right here. Another title I can watch during my Merry Movie Marathon over Christmas. So really excited to see this. I love these cheesy Hulk Hogan movies. They're always fun. They're great. To this day, I'm still constantly talk to my friends. I'm like, I was frozen today. I love that. So I love this movie. It's sorry, I love Hulk Hogan movies. I've actually never seen this one, so looking forward to checking it out. And it stars Ed Bigley Jr. as well, which is usually a selling point in my book. I love him. So this is going to be a great watch. I look forward to checking it out. I'm expecting nothing but just pure mid-90s cheese and some awesome Hulk Hogan-ness. So this is going to be great. I can't wait to check that out. Then some more Christmas here with The Magic of Christmas. This looked pretty cool. This is, let's see, enter the magical world of Christmas in Hollywood and find out how motion pictures, wow, it's hard to read with them. It's like, this is making it very difficult. Find out how motion pictures and television, oh, there we go, has helped the traditional, this tradition, has helped transform this traditional holiday. I gotta like move it to get the glare out of the way. Traditional Hollywood into a yearly festival celebration and magical experience. Take a behind the scene look at how Hollywood creates Christmas in movies and blah 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 blah. So basically, I guess Hollywood or like Christmas in Hollywood. That sounds kind of cool. I really want to see this. Apparently 88 cents at some point. But this looks interesting. I don't know if this is going to be any good or not, but I look forward to checking it out. Ooh, Billy Crystal. That's sold. So we'll see. And it's factory sealed, as you can tell by the fact that see that glare? That's making it very difficult to read this. And no matter where I move, well, see, it looks okay there on the camera, but I assure you when I'm looking at it, no matter where I move it, the glare moves. So it's like here, and then it's there, so like I'm screwed. Anyway, then some Audrey Hepburn here with The Nun's Story. I've never seen this one. I've seen a bunch of Audrey Hepburn movies before, but I've never seen The Nun's Story before. And from what I hear, this is pretty good. And I read the synopsis, sounds pretty good as well. So looking forward to checking that out. Very cool. Then I had to grab this. We have The Associates and Whoopi Goldberg here. Whoopi movie I've not yet got around to seeing. I love Whoopi Goldberg movies. I mean, they're usually bad. I mean, they are what they are. I mean, some are better than others, but plenty of them are bad movies. They're pretty ridiculous and over the top and just like, eh. But they're movies like that. Her style of movies are like movies I grew up with. I love Whoopi Goldberg movies. I'm a sucker for it. I mean, I see a Whoopi movie, I'm buying it. I mean, maybe not something more recent, but anyway, stuff from the past. When was this from? I don't even know. There's no date on it. Of course not. Why would there be a date on this? I'm not sure. But definitely a movie I want to check out. This looks great. This looks fun. It looks cheesy. It looks ridiculous. And it looks right up my alley. So Whoopi Goldberg in The Associate. I had to grab that. It looked fun. And then this looked also really cool. Separate Vacations. God, please be a date on here. 1985, actually. 1985. This looks fun. I don't really know anything about this either, but it looks like a fun 80s movie. You guys leave some comments down below. Let me know if this is a good movie. It looks good. It looks interesting. It looks like a fun movie. So really want to check that out. So some cool VHS, they're awesome. And then 2 DVDs as well. First I picked up here was Bette Midler in The Rose, another movie I've heard good things about. Definitely want to check out. And it's brand new, factory sealed. Very cool. And apparently they wanted like $3 for it, but I got it for cheaper than that. And same thing here with Snow Falling on Cedars. This is a movie that I believe, I think it was released to Blu-ray, and they had some issues. I remember reading about, like, there was I think a recall on the Blu-ray release of this or something like that. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, that's the only reason I even knew this movie existed, because I remember reading about that, but I've never actually seen this one. So looking forward to checking it out. Apparently it's good, from what I remember reading in the forums when people were discussing this film. I remember them saying it was a great movie. So looking forward to checking it out. Definitely want to see it. It does look good. So very cool. So all that for $6. Awesome. So as you can see, some amazing deals definitely at the community yard sale. Even though it wasn't as big as it usually is, even though there didn't seem to be as many people there, and there wasn't as much media to go around. I mean, I only found I didn't find any CDs I wanted to pick up this time, or any Game Boy games or anything like that. It was just all movies, which is fun and good. I'm not complaining about that, but just didn't seem to be as much there. And the few people who were selling interesting stuff just had like very common titles and nothing I was really all that interested in, unfortunately. But anyway, I did still find some cool stuff, and it was definitely worth it because it's like a 10-minute drive, or if even that. And I got to go there and get back. I was there like again there and back within like a half hour, 45 minutes. I left the house at like 7:15. I was home by like 8. It was great. So. Awesome, guys. So, all right. So, like I always say, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button, and you're going to get one. And also, if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, a Cinema Sickness hat, hoodies, tank tops, buttons, kids gear, baby gear, all kinds of cool Cinema Sickness gear, head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com, where you can get yourself some of that. And finally, if you want to share your support, support new content and just share your thanks, head over to patreon.com/cinemasickness, where again, you can share your support, just say thanks, and any tiny little bit helps, and is very much greatly appreciated. So, all right, guys, that is it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.